see if we can make this one work just the way you want it. So I got the image here and the backdrop underneath. I'm going to open a new layer, use my brush, and just going to make my brush smaller. Yeah, I'm on 100%. Let's just take it all off. Probably reduce all that pinkish color as well, because she herself is very pink as well. So I'm gonna go to this image. Let's just go. No, I'm gonna go to hue saturation. I think I'm going to work on the magentas. See if it's doing anything. Not much. There you go. I'm just selecting. Oh, bit too much. I think one touch was enough in this one. Alright, I can sort of leave it like that and then correct a little bit of the lips, because I think the lips also gone a little less. Okay, so I'm just going to create the clipping mask so we can see how it's affecting only the baby and that layer. And once I'm happy with it, I can just merge it down. There you go. Going back to my what's it called, layer mask, and just sort of blending now. Just gonna work on a smaller opacity now and just gonna blend the shadows now, because I don't really need all that love hearts around the baby. Okay, just keep on working like that. Let's just see where the blanket is. Here. And I'm sorry it takes so long. Every time I record a video, everything is like shutting off. Let me just see the blanket underneath. Okay, so I might need to move baby a little bit lower. No, that's a bit too much now. So one hand should stay out, I suppose, and one hand should stay in. So yeah, we're just gonna have to work with what we got here. Personally, I would probably liquefy it. Let's see if that makes sense. Use liquefy. Slightly bigger, just liquefy. And if I want to see where I am, I can just have a look. Okay, I think it's okay. I'm going to click OK. Alright. And now it sort of looks like the blanket is around the baby. I'm just bringing back that blanket because I want to see what's going on underneath it. Alright. Smaller brush now. And I'm going to cover around here. There you go. So I just got to the edge of the blanket. And everywhere that the shadow is missing, I can create it later as well if I want. Let me see, a little bit here and there, just a few more touches. I will reduce some of the light from the baby, So I'm gonna go quickly to camera raw filter. So I'm reducing the highlights because they're on the blanket as well. And the other thing is reducing the orange, the baby color is a little bit orangey. There you go. So a little bit more pink, less orange, more natural color. So this is before and after. It's not as vivid anymore, and it looks much better now. I'm gonna go back to my layer mask, and this time I'm working on white with 100%, and I'm going to make my brush smaller but also sharper, like stronger. And I'm just going to clean around here. Just want to create better looking edges there, and also bring back everything from baby skin, which I kind of deleted earlier. There you go. So I kept all the natural shadow around baby arm, and I may like to add a bit more shadows here and there. Let's just click on and off, so I can see that there's still some stuff. Oopsie daisy. Some stuff around here. Always make sure you click a lot before and after, just to make sure that you didn't miss anything. But it all looks pretty natural to me right now. Few bits here and there, and I will make another layer of the backdrop and just move to multiply to create some shadows. I never use too much of the shadows, but create open a new layer to that layer, invert it, and using the brush with white, we're just going to bring back a little bit of the shadows here and there. On the blanket, a little bit around the arm, and here where I sort of needed to reduce it. And let's see before and after with this one. There we go. And what else would we want to do with this one? That's it. I think in this stage I would probably just flatten the image and maybe just add a bit of warmth. That's if you like that. So I usually just do that, and it sort of bring the whole image together. I will add some blush to her lips and to her cheeks, because when we did the when we reduced the magenta before, completely took all of her lips color as well. And just a little bit, I'm touching with the red a little bit here and a little bit there, just to make her look a bit more blushy and cute. And I think that's it. Yeah, so I think it looks okay. I don't know, I might have to check a little bit here and there with this shadow. That little shadow here is a little bit like the color is a little bit bluish, so if I use the yellow filter again and just invert it, I could probably paint that over. Just feels a little bit too strong, but you can fix that as well. So little minor things here and there that if you feel like you want to fix later on, you can. Smaller brush and sort of paint around there, a little bit here as well maybe, and that will be pretty much it, I think. So if you think that helped you and if that looks okay to you, try to follow that. If not, then you can just keep on doing what you feel that looks better for you. That was just my suggestion. So thank you and hope it helped. Thank you. Bye.